What it do? Welcome back to the We Feel Y'all. Welcome to you. I don't know what's going on, but we want to say welcome to you. This is your girl Lati here at Tears of Week Tarot Show. You show enough never know what you're gonna get, beloved. You just never know. Somebody's been hit. It's giving hit dogs holla. Awakening is coming through, and it's giving me an energy of taking the leap. So a new start, a new beginning is coming. Um, Taking a risk, giving go for it type of energy. What up, y'all? Sweet. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Oh, Miss Marianne, thank you so much. I appreciate you for tapping in. Look, this is going to be. I should have put it in the title. Like it could be triggering. Um, we've had a couple of series of events and it's really bringing through some strong principles for us. I love you too. I thank you so much for your support. You've been here around the channel for a long time and I appreciate you coming through. I really, really do. So I don't know who all this message will resonate with. It's definitely, got some testimony to it, our own experiences and healing journey. And a part of it has to do with like absentee parents and traumas and families, right? And when you are a person that's being the curse breaker, you're the person that's supposed to step out and change things for the future generations. I said some stuff. I made a post. Hey sis, hey. Thank you so much for tapping in. Right, I appreciate you. Life mantra, Michelle in the house. Y'all please check out her channel. She's fabulous. But she gets into some of the things that we're gonna talk about. So if it's triggering, I apologize, right? But it is like breaking generational curses. And then when you are the person that has the torch has been passed to you. So if you guys didn't see the pre-recorded video that we posted last night or very early this morning, I appreciate you. Please check that out because it's talking about this very issue, like you being called to be the curse breaker in your family and the torch being passed to you, having a significant purpose and a mission to move your family forward, like removing the curses is what is given. And you could have been a person that was born into a very toxic. Oh, you did. Thank you so much. Um, you could have been born into a very toxic environment, like just drop right into a battle. But whatever you bring to this battle, you being this gift, right? It's going to help win the war, beloved, on whatever this curse is. And it got to me like, in order for us to gain power over a thing, we are to be able to name that spirit, to call it out specifically so that we gain and take control and power over it. And you know what weapon to use to defeat it. So if look, it's definitely giving judgment, it's giving releasing something, like letting it go, right? And not only am I getting judgment being called on these karmic energies, on these spirits that are plaguing families, because there's a lot of curse breakers that are awakening, which we have right here. This card that says awakening, curse breakers awakening, rising up, calling judgment, calling out the shit, and it's like being unafraid to say it. So to today's testimony, we left a message yesterday on Facebook talking about generational curses. What I learned from my own father, he was the first tyrant. He was. And on Facebook, we just saw a post and we reposted it, shared it because it was so true. It was like, first enemy, a child's first enemy is an unhealed parent. I mean, when we say unhealed, I'm not gonna say that the man did not experience his own traumas because he did. And there's always two things we can do. You can either change the dynamic and do something new, leap, like go first, do something different, right? Changing the paradigm, making the energetic shift, or you can continue the shit and do the same fucking thing. This is a person that continued the curse, definitely infected and possessed by some sort of fucking spirit. Got to be demonic. I just look, it is what it is. When I say he was pedophilic, he was addicted to drugs, he was abusive, he was narcissistic. I mean, I literally witnessed him like almost take my mom out because she found out what he was doing to my sister, right? So it was a whole war of a situation. I mean, I'm talking about from narcotic sales and narcotic abuse and alcoholism and SA and any fucking thing you could think of. So it was so much going on in that battleground that we kind of just got dropped into. But I know that I am one of the people that the torch has been passed to, like to speak power, to speak truth, and to share it like with others who may be going through something similar. So if the message is triggering, I apologize, but it's something that has to be brought, right? Because there's so many people who are healing through those battlegrounds. And when we look at like certain communities, like especially like the black community who was plagued by, 60s, 70s, the war and coming back and no support and drugs dropped into the neighborhoods in the 80s and just like the war on the communities, you could see nothing but brokenness and trauma and how it has definitely been passed down generationally. Of course, we know it stems from way back in our time in this country, but carrying a lot of those curses with us, whether it's rejection, whether it's abandonment, whether it's being taught to be people pleasers and to be of service even onto your own detriment when it comes to other traumatic responses like Stockholm syndrome, when it comes to Munchausen. I mean, it's so many things that's like wrapped up in post-traumatic slave disorder, other oppressions and systemic issues, and how it affects the family and trauma in all of these, just this conglomerate. So now we're in a day and age where people are awakening and they are raising up and they're standing up and they're resistant. You wonder why kids are so mouthy. It's like taking that autonomy and like refusing to just allow any and everything. So we could see both of it swing. Yesterday we had a real tough conversation with Blessing. It was definitely one of those ones where it just went all the way off the rails. We were presented with a test. We had to go back and lean on those principles we had already learned, trying to heal things and move forward. And we went right back into the same pattern of destruction. But what was good about it at the end of the day is that two things. It showed us where we still needed to heal and grow, the progress that we made. But it also showed us how we are actually working towards making things different in this day. Showing us what work and relationships really look like, being able to come back and communicate for the sake of understanding, compassion, a resolution, and a commitment to continue to grow forward. That is generally like what's missing in karmic relationships. People just do some shit, it goes off the rail and it just sit. There's no resolution, shit festers and it just continues to get worse. And if you haven't healed from some of those curses like rejection, fear of abandonment, insecurity, worthiness, validation, people pleasing, you will stay in situations that really eat away at you, and your strength comes from the inside of you. So if things are eating away and you haven't, figured out how to purge it, how to claim it, how to name it, how to take your power back over it, then it's very difficult to break the curses, beloved, right? So being a curse breaker calls you to heal self. And when you heal self and you start to, put that energy out, it's picked up through osmosis. For us, it's affecting a person that's closest to us. Like she's closest in proximity, so it's flowing out of us. She's watered by it first, that cup overflowing. The flip side to that is a lot of people that would rather continue to push shit up underneath the rug. They don't want to address the hurt, the trauma, what the truth really is. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for tapping in. It's like they will sit in denial and they will try to shut your voice down, beloved. I got a phone call today. Like, you really said that? Yes, the fuck I did say it. And I didn't say it as harshly as I could have. I didn't call no name. I didn't tag no businesses. So it's just talking about the healing journey and how I choose differently because of it. We will do some questions right after the general message. So if you hang around there and get these principles and you want to stay, then you can get a card pool. So thank you so much for hanging out. Subscribe, like the video. That's great too. That's all we ask is for your energy. As we talk about these generational curses and the strength that it takes, right, to not only step out, leap, and go first, to break away from the norm, which is the trauma, which is the bullshit, the violent environment. But then also, the adversity that you face because you are the first to go do it. It's like people still feel like shit is supposed to be covered up. Like what stays in the house, what happens in the house stays in the house. Like you're not supposed to air it out. But in this day, if my vessel is the house and things that I'm holding on, I know it happened to me. If I don't heal it, then I'm continuously reliving and I'm continuously experiencing. It stays in. We have to purge it. We have to get it out. We have to name it. We have to say it so that we can take our power back over it and we can change things and make it better. Right? That is what the curse breakers do. That is what it means when the torch has been passed to you. So somebody is awakening to that purpose, right? So if you are anybody that knows that they're chosen, you know that you were born into a toxic ass environment. Like you were dropped off in the middle of a fucking battle and you had to figure that shit out. And not everybody does that. A lot of people perish along the way or they just give up, they hide. But it takes a different type of strength, of courage and bravery to step out front and to take the leap and lead the way. So for those who have that courage to do this, I'm getting this message is for you, beloved. See? Ace of Wands. Somebody has had the torch passed to them. That means that you are a warrior, right? You're getting the torch. It's being passed to you, right? So somebody got work to do. And the work is to break these curses. It's like to help change things, close out that cycle, right? So the things that have passed don't continue into the future. This is for new generations coming. We've been talking about planting seeds and sowing seeds and growing seeds, like, pretty much like since the winter, like preparing, like, we've learned from the past seasons. We've taken on all that information in the hermit and the shutting down, you know what I mean? And, coming and withdrawing in and understanding and being ready to be birthed forth anew. And it's giving planting new seeds and the energy that you put into it so that we can grow differently. We can get a new or a different type of harvest. It's like we're no longer feeding the weeds. Hey, Queen. Hey, everybody for tapping in. Look, I can't make it the cycle, right? Is not only giving plucking weeds, it's giving harvesting, it's giving awakening, it's giving changing, it's giving rising and raising people up, it's giving judgment, lifting up souls to what? Right? And the things that we go through, the test, like we're supposed to give a testimony. We're supposed to, put the information out there for anybody else that is seeking growth, ascension, to move past the bullshit, to live in a world where truth can exist and you not always battling against it. Right now, it is a war on truth. Like I said, I got a call. Like, I just wish that you could not say stuff like that. Why would I be in Stockholm Syndrome and protect the perpetrator? Why does that perpetrator not get the same phone call saying, you need to make amends, you need to pay a recompense, you need to make this right? Right? You know what I mean? Like, it's always the other way around. The person that's speaking out, the person that's telling the truth is the one that gets the phone call like they're supposed to shush or diminish you. Fuck that. Say what needs to be said. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit that's like traumatic and hurtful, and people are working to heal from that. And you can't heal from it if you continue to cover shit up. what happens in the home stays in the home. We don't speak about it. You just sweep it underneath the fucking rug. You cannot heal a wound. Eventually, you got to take the band-aid off. You got to air it out. You got to let some air get to it so it can heal. And the star gives you character, beloved. It's not like, oh, it's something wrong with me or I'm unworthy because of this hurt, because of the stars. No, it's given, they are a part of your character. They are a part of your beauty. I told you, somebody is here to not only call judgment on some shit. I'm giving the Most High God calling judgment on shit. I'm giving somebody supposed to speak up about something to let it go, to release the fucking ghost. If everything stays in the house and nothing gets out, and this is a motherfucking haunted house because it's filled of fucking ghosts, somebody got to be the person that come in and exorcise these fucking demons, yo. And I'm getting that you are a curse breaker. You are a person that's supposed to go in and speak to some shit and exorcise the fucking ghost. And the trick to exorcising any demon is understanding his name. It's how you take power over it. And that was a part of my response. Like, shit, I could have even went further because I could have called this person by name, put their businesses on blast and all that shit. But I didn't do that. What I'm doing is I'm focusing on the demon that's attached to this person because they're just one of the few that this demon has come through. You know what I mean? So it's deeper than just them. So we attack the principle, not just the man. We attack the principle, not just the one man. Like, if you could get to the root of the principle, the spirit or the demon that's plaguing you or your family, then you can break the curse, beloved. Emperor, take control over that shit. For us, it is a fucking father figure, right? Your first protector, your first provider. If that person hurts you and traumatizes you in such a way where it just rips your whole motherfucking soul and heart in half, then what do you learn about relationships in general? You could probably, just like we said, look back and be like, damn, I see this person and their attribute in every motherfucking failed relationship I've ever had. Because I'm single, so all of them is fucking failed. But it's like healing through that and understanding it so that we can be better, we can be different. Accepting the torch. And all of those attributes that we've learned and principles we put into action, right? Ace of Wands, taking the action. Inspire action so that it helps other people. So yeah, we gonna speak truth to power. We gonna call it out. It may not be comfortable, but it's the thing that we need to do. And do it with confidence, right? To be sure, to be assertive, to know that you're worthy and you are validated. You don't have to sit in no motherfucking people-pleasing position just to be accepted. When you accept your whole self, it's like you do shit and you move differently. Look, see, Earth Angel energy is coming through. She's giving curse breaker energy. It's something that she's supposed to do. She has the torch in her hand. She's using the power, the fire that comes from within to change shit. And it is to bring some sort of balance. It's giving your spirit coming through. That you came through and your ancestors first of all, your ancestors tapped you. They charged you. The Most High God charged you and then dropped you in an environment that's toxic because of whoever is. I am getting this father figure because, like I said, it's coming through like that because that's a part of our testimony. But at the same time, it's like taking authority over the situation. You have been tapped to top. It's something about taught, dropped into a battle environment because you have the skill to win this war, beloved. That's what I'm getting. A war has many battles, and I'm getting you were dropped in the middle of a battle to bring something so that you could win the war. And whatever you're bringing is coming directly from the spirit. And I'm getting your angel team and a whole crew of protection. We were looking at things that just was coming across the feed. We got the Magnificent Seven was coming through. And it was giving me like the seven angels, which is often associated with the seven chakras from root to the crown, right? And it was giving me Magnificent Seven. It's giving me like it could be in your family, right? Whether it's 7 of y'all, that would be this breakout, generation awakened individuals to break curses off of your family, off of your lineage. And it was giving me also like sowing seeds and starting a new grove. Like the new seeds that are coming through that are being nurtured will be way different. It'll be a whole new grove away from what was in the past. Like they won't experience what happened to you or those that came before you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, definitely partnerships. Miss Marianne, thank you so much. Because a lot of it, like, look, we talking about moving forward, and I'm talking about leadership. I'm like leading the path and leading the charge, and this can be somebody else that's also is a curse breaker. Because with this Two of Cups is and this Queen of Wands is already out here. Both of you have a torch in your hand. And it's like leadership on both ends. And two people coming together to do something. Right? It could reach a broader audience, just like how we're doing. It's definitely to bring about change. And it's to fulfill some sort of wish, some sort of promise. And I'm getting the promise was made in the spirit before you even fucking dropped in. Like before you were sent. You definitely is giving, I'm hearing return soul. Like your soul is old, like very old. Again, I'm getting Magnificent Seven. So you could definitely be high ranking. I'm hearing general, which is why you are dropped into this battle so that you could win the war. It's like that standout general that comes into a certain battle or leads the charge in a battle that eventually wins the war. It's like a turning point to something. It's a turning point. And this is definitely related to generational curses. It's something that's following your family or has been plaguing your lineage, whether it's been drug abuse, addictions, whether it's been pedophilia, sexual assault, whether it's been abuse, whether like violent, domestic violence, shit like that. Like heavy, heavy, heavy shit. And the trauma that continuously that gets birthed through the lineage because the body keeps score, beloved. What happens in the house stays in the house. So if we don't air it out, if we don't get it out, if we don't purge it, then it's like birthing from a haunted house, beloved. And who the fuck is gonna be the exorcist to come in and release all the fucking ghosts? Who's gonna be the one? For somebody, it's you. That's what Spirit said. This is a heavy message on this day. Spiritual conversation, not shame. But this is what this is for. Testimony to Tarot so that we can heal, so that we can grow. Right? We didn't get these spiritual gifts for nothing. And we definitely got dropped off in a fucking battle from birth. But we know that what we went through and healing through it on this journey and discovery is helping us do things differently. And we could see it in the action of our seeds. I was telling Blessing yesterday, like some of the things that we are healing through and coming on the other side of some things, because healing is not linear. You're going to go up, you're going to go down, you're going to have your good days, you're going to have your bad days. It's going to be principles and things that you felt like you had successes over and you won and you're better, and you can be hit with a situation that'll take you right back into operating from those same coping and defense mechanisms. Those same maladaptive behaviors can represent. But when they do, don't beat yourself up about it. Understand that it's showing you where you still at, where you still need to heal, and give you the opportunity, to continue to work forward. For us, it ended up on a very, very good note. Like we kept coming back and we kept trying to reproach and we kept trying to address and get understanding to show each other compassion and love and mercy and grace. We had a major blowout. Like we blew gaskets. Like it was hot. Like that temperature got turned up and it just ignited. But at the end of the night, we came back together like, this is what we're fighting for. You're worth it. I'm worth it. The relationship, the connection is worth it. So we will do the work to heal it. And that's what I'm getting here. Like, that is some your lineage, the souls that need to be risen up, they're worth it. And you are a person that keeps coming back to do this work. This is just your latest trip. It's not the only trip, but you keep coming back because it's something about raising up these souls and knowing that they are worth it. So you continue to come back and put the work in. See, it's like this exchange. You keep coming back and giving, and it's like I'm getting it's gonna work this time. You keep offering to come, and I'm getting the Most High God accepting your offer and keep sending you back. It's like an exchange. Like your soul just keeps coming back. It's coming in and it goes out, and it comes right back in, and then it goes back out. It's like you keep doing it, cycle over cycle. And this could be a job that you just like were essentially made for, like that Magnificent Seven, like that's your purpose. Like Michael is like the angel that says that it sits over the root chakra, over security. That is definitely fire energy, right? So it's like knowing that I am worthy, I am confident, I am secure, not only in the physical plane, but with any other plane that I roam or my spirit may be in. I can feel safe, I can feel rooted, I can feel grounded. I am already self validated. There's no need to continue all of these other things. I can release those ghosts, I can release those spirits, and I call them by name. Like I challenged the spirit of fear. I've conquered it. I put my faith on it, so therefore fear must flee. It must desist. I dispel it. Right? And it's like understanding how to wield your energy, how to speak to a thing, how to air it out with the swords that helps us defeat the curses. It's definitely, I'm getting like saying something to it. It's giving me like that energy. Definitely see balancing, or the balancing is causing chaos and conflict to other people. Like people not gonna like what you got to say. They not. But who give a fuck? Like I said, you came into balance and you were dropped right in the middle of a battle. Five of Swords. This balancing agent, somebody that's a celestial type of energy, but you are also here grounded on earth with a red purse, right? It's giving earth energy and being able to balance both of your energies. And I am getting that it's not always easy to battle through. Like you could be conflicted about how much you say, when to say it, is it appropriate? But I'm getting overcoming that shit and like, fuck yeah, like we got to say it. It is what it is, because there's so many people that still sit in that energy of what happens in the house stays in the house. It's so many people that still operating, like I said, Ten of Pentacles, what happens in the fucking house stays in the house. And this shit just continues to rot the family from the inside out. We sowing different seeds. We want a whole different harvest. Something that has been cleansed and purified from the shit and the worries and the battles of the old. It's winning. Look, King of Swords, and we definitely, it flew out in reverse, but I'm feeling speaking shit, and the shit you say, people ain't gonna like it. And I'm getting that sometimes you could be real cutthroat about it. Sometimes it could come out nasty, depending how you feeling. But that don't mean that what you said is any less fucking true, beloved. I'm getting that it ain't no lie in it. It's just not. Yeah, that shit threw me for a loop. I'm like, you can't speak truth to power and air shit out, even trying to be discreet. Like, I didn't call no names or nothing, but I got a whole phone call like, why you just can't be amicable? Why the fuck would you want the person that has had the trauma be onto them be the one to make amends? I forgive for myself, so that we can heal and move forward. But it ain't got shit to do with this other person. They gonna have to face their own fucking judgment, is what I'm getting. Anything else in here, Spirit say no. Yeah, justice. Like I said, they gonna have to face that shit for their own motherfucking self. Because if they think that they can do what they did and get away with it, it's not gonna fucking happen. I'm getting that the Most High God is already mixing up some shit right now for healing. And I'm getting that you are a magician that is spiritually tapped in, and you came with a mission To do what? To stand up against this power. You are battle tested. You are a fucking warrior, is what I'm getting. Queen of Wands is a warrior. King of Wands is a warrior. You came in built for this fight. Ace of Wands, you had the torch passed to you in the spirit before you even dropped in. Somebody just awakening to it. Yeah, this shit could be, it could be jarring. You could be like, isolated, because other people ain't gonna want to say it. They ain't gonna want to deal with it. They might feel like you making trouble, like you stirring up shit. Fuck that, is what I'm getting. What's that? Fucking temperance. Like I said, I'm getting this person, I'm getting fallen angel demon type of energy. And I'm getting you're supposed to be the person to battle against it. It's two temperance angels, one in the upright and one in the reverse. And I'm also getting that somebody either condemned you, you know what I mean? Like, again, when you tell the truth, people don't like that. They will go against a person that's actually speaking out. It's like you getting beat up because you told the truth. Like, the victims continue to get victimized even when they speak truth to power and they try to bring people to justice. They're the ones that end up like being ostracized and isolated because you just won't be quiet and just, let it be what it is. Fuck that. No, absolutely not. Look, pages of spheres. I'm getting sowing seeds. Like, your focus is to sow new seeds. It's to grow some new shit. Is to restart something in your lineage. I can't just be like, oh, like all the other trees in the grove don't exist. They do. But I'm getting that you're growing something new. And that's the focus. You're growing something new. And I definitely feel the fire and the passion that's inside of you, because that's what I feel inside of us too. We like that passion and desire, not only to just like, it's not about really being personal about this specific individual, but it's more about the principle. It is about the spirit that plagues them, and how do we dispel that? Right? It's like, how do we keep that spirit from affecting and infecting other people? Yeah. See, it's really about moving away from the chaos towards peace. That's the focus. But you can't really necessarily have peace if there's things in your spirit that need to be purged out, that needs to be released. They need to be released. Holding on to it only hurts you. And that's a part of the awakening. It's getting out the heartache, so that you can close the door on this person that may have hurt you. Sometimes you really have to, for some reason, I hear restore your virtue. So who, for somebody else, this person could, again, your first enemy, right? This person could have really did some fucked up shit that took a lot from you and needing to be restored, to be healed. And if you are on your journey, sometimes the best thing that you can do in terms of healing is speak the truth. Is to release it from inside of you. See, Empress is giving me you birthing something new. You're creating something new. And this newness is going to affect your children, your grandchildren, like all the way down the lineage, like all the new seeds that are coming. And that was the purpose for you coming specifically. Like, you had this torch given to you before you even got here, Look, King of Spheres. It's definitely a thing about growing new seeds, a whole different energy. Even like going from like page to king, which gives me self-mastery. Like mastering your energy, all of your resources, understanding where everything comes from. If your first protector and provider was a tormentor, like they robbed you instead of nourishing and nurturing you, then you would definitely grow up with some maladaptive behaviors in reference to that. And I'm getting a lot of people turn to the spirit so that they can experience reparenting and healing. Like the Omega Father God is my father. That is where I get my that true knowingness that I am held within, I am safe, I am protected. Like it holds my heart and it keeps it safe and it keeps it sacred first and foremost. Everything that I need, I know that it's going to be given unto me. I only need to turn to my Father again that cares for me. It's like that's my everything. I know that if I'm missing a mother, Queen of Spheres energy, right? Look, King and Queen of Spheres coming out together, right? So, but again, I'm seeing matches here. Queen and King of Wands, two temperance angels here. One is falling or either is coming in or one is definitely falling. They could be healing. I'm not for sure. It could just be the match with this emperor that is falling and you having to battle against this person. But it is another match out here with the king and queen of spheres. It tells me that you're not going to do this work alone. It's given that you're going to come up in partnership with another person that's also been tapped. They are a member of the Magnificent Seven. That's what I'm getting. This one. Got my finger on this. King of Wands is coming back through and the moon. King of Wands, we just said the King of Wands, right? And here's the moon. So it's definitely something that you don't see. They could be hidden from you, like they have not shown themselves. Or this person could definitely be tapped into their subconscious, or it's something that's awakening within them. Like they have their own set of illusions to battle against. Yeah. Four spheres. Yeah, this person could be trying to control. Right? It's either they're controlling their energy or holding back energy, or it's something with. I'm just hearing illusions and control. So I don't know if this person has really fully accepted all of their gifts. That's what it is. They're trying to control something. It's something about themselves that they are awakening to, and they're trying to remain in control. They have not let go like you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, Seven of Wands. They still trying to hold on. They are fighting against their spiritual gifts, or their awakening, or for some reason, they are not using it. Yeah, death is here. It's definitely an ending to something. So they're going to change. They're going to have a metamorphosis. Which one? This one? Yeah, Seven of Spheres. Yeah, because there's something definitely within them. They have their own lot. They got their own bag of seeds that they need to plant. So they're going to transition. With them trying to hold on, right? And it's even not just the illusion. The illusion could be that they're normal. That they like everybody else, but they're not, right? They're trying to defend against something, right? Protect themselves even. Like, even if it's like in their head, they think that like maybe, quite frankly, that they losing it. Could be. But they're not. They're just awakening. They're going through their own death and rebirth, a transformation, because they have their own seeds to plant. And you guys will come together. And I'm starting a whole new growth. Like you guys are going to birth something new. Look, Four of Cups. Missed opportunity is here. So, and the spirit definitely flipped it and reversed, threw it over there. Four of Cups in reverse is always giving me like between Three of Cups energy, like some sort of community, and it's like not taking some sort of opportunity to move forward, like to face regret, to face loss, to take the opportunity to see the goodness or what can come even after this harsh like environment, after the battle, after the war. Like there's opportunity for growth here. But the hard work of facing the Five of Cups, the regret, the loss, and remembering with the Six of Cups, breaking through the confusion with the Seven of Cups, and understanding which are the right options to choose, the things to walk away from, the things to take forward with you with the Eight of Cups. That's going to lead to the Nine, and that was that promise kept. That's what's going to lead to that. But people have to be willing to do the work in the spirit. See, Ace of Spheres. People have to take the opportunity to do it. If they don't take the opportunity, then families don't change. Which is why I'm getting they sent you weak. You are the warrior. You are the battle tested warrior to change some shit, to alchemize this energy, to heal it. Yeah, it's definitely giving me alchemize this energy, to heal it, to bring justice, to bring balance, and alchemize the energy, to heal it, to release the ghost. Yeah, Two of Cups. And I can't make it up. Two of Cups. Is you and another person that's going to do this work. Yep. It's you and another person. And you and this person definitely could have, similar family battles, like generationally, right? You could see things slightly different, right? But I'm getting the approaches will mesh, right? Like they are very complementary. Yeah, Page of Swords is here. Definitely learning student energy is giving watch, right? And this person could actually have their eye on you, or the person that has perpetrated a lot of this hurt could have their eye on you. And I'm also getting watching and learning from the person that hurts you. Ding. Yeah, Two of Spheres. Two of Pentacles. Right? It's like watching and learning from the person that did hurt you. And that's kind of like what we put online. This person taught me a lot. Him being a tyrant and who he was, incredibly abusive, and struggling with their own battles and how they approached them. How did they approach healing is really what did it for me. It was like, okay, I can see that they didn't take these certain opportunities and what the result of that was in terms of characteristics, how they still treat people, how they operate. Like, one of my first experiences with a fucking narcissist. You talking about extremely grandiose. You talking about power hungry. You talking about, I'm just talking about mean and nasty. I'm talking about golden child type of energy. I was the golden child. My sister was the scapegoat. You know what I mean? Like, it was a lot that we could see. He couldn't stand being called out on his bullshit. He had no fucking accountability. And when people tried to hold him accountable, he became abusive and violent. Almost to the point where he would have unalived my mother if probably me and my sister hadn't been there. Yeah. Battles. Queen of Swords. Drop right the fuck in a battle. Right in a battleground. And it's crazy because my sister, who was the scapegoat and took the brunt, a lot of it, her and my mother, like, she never really would come against Dad like that. She wouldn't. As much as he did to her, she never really confronted him. But I did. And I was the golden child. Go figure. Yeah. Yeah. And it was something about the love that she offered, even though she was still so, upset and anguish and stressed and, what it did to her, like this extreme level of grief and mental health. Like, it was just like destroyed. It was wrecked. And I just never could get it. I was just like, sis, you need to say something. Like, I can't be the only one that was saying it, and I was the only one that was saying it. Like, and still to this day, I'm the only one that would say it. And to the point where people will call me out like I'm wrong. How the fuck? Yeah, I'm the only one that's going to say it. I'm going to take the opportunity. Because I now understand that the torch was passed to me. And I have an obligation. I have a responsibility. Not just to me, but for all the seeds that we are growing. So if they could learn anything from our healing story, from our testimony, Blessing herself is the one that said, yeah, you could air it, you could share it. Because if anybody could learn, from our relationship, then I would want them to have that opportunity to do it. And she's 16, beloved. She's 16. She came to me talking, again, like one of the last things was about healing and compassion. Nine of Cups. The promise will be fulfilled. The wish will be fulfilled. And the promise is to dispel this energy. It's to cast out these demons. It's to free people from the ghosts that they are carrying. To help them release it, to help them purge it. Like, we don't go through these battles for shit. You're supposed to say something. That's what testimony is for. And so when we started the channel and Spirit kept telling us testimony to Tarot, we knew we would speak about it. We just didn't know how and when. Right? It's definitely to a community to help people get to the point of coming back together and celebrating goodness, the overcoming, the victory. But it's like a lot of people also in the community are not going to want to hear it. They're not going to want to take the opportunity. They may even want to, do other shit to cover it up, because the cups is giving me partying, like one of those maladaptive behaviors to cope with shit. But again, you're the one that had the torch passed down to you, beloved, so you could do it different. That's that Queen of Wands coming through again. Why? Because she's the one that was sent from the Spirit, still tethered and attached to it, and know it. Like, you know it. You are keenly aware of your spiritual connection and what you're supposed to do. So if you are a person and you've been sitting on the edge or really speaking some shit, and I'm seeing that King of Swords in reverse, and right now it's not really giving me no bad energy. It's just giving me like being so raw and cutthroat with it. Like, people may not always believe what you're saying, but it's like speaking truth to power, and like no bullshit with it. Like, seriously. Like, you may be saying it like we say it, but we still have a little bit of nicety with it. Like, we didn't tag nobody. We didn't call out nobody's business. We didn't go after the person, right? But I'm getting that King of Swords in reverse. That person not gonna give a fuck. That person gonna tag. That person gonna blow up their whole motherfucking spot. Like, I will try to tear down your whole motherfucking life because of what the fuck you did, and that's just it. We not on that. At least not in this moment. We not. Wow. Yeah, people don't be willing to confront the pain. They'd rather just numb it and go on and act like shit never happened, or like that shit is normal when it's not. It's like normalizing staying in grief and suffering instead of coming out and growing and healing and doing something different. One thing that me and Blessing talked about was like, talking about these things, your vulnerability is your strength, because the pain eats inside of you. It's like disintegrating. And if you allow that to kind of continue to eat and weigh at you because it's festering, and if your strength comes inside of you, then how do you pull out the strength? It's not solid. Right? It's got holes in it because it's being like acid, like when it degrades something. So to get it out, to release the demons, to release the ghosts, to clean house, is how you strengthen yourself. Like, vulnerability is strength. Eight of Wands. It's something with this energy, fast pace, like things taking off. You know what I mean? It's something about accelerating or just, keeping a certain pace to something. I'm hearing keeping a certain pace, a certain rhythm, right? And it's also learning how to dispel this energy, right? How to use your wands, how to use your tools, because you have many. I'm not only getting the Magnificent Seven here, but the Eight of Wands tells me, hey, Miss Monica, thank you so much for tapping in, right? I'm getting the Magnificent Seven, like this team of individuals that's supposed to do some shit, but then there's also another wand. It could be this ace, right? Like the wand or the hand or the help of the Most High God, the help of the Spirit still there with you. Like, you still know that you're connected to it. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. Yeah. It's something with heavy resources and intelligence, clarity, family. Let's just let that sit for a minute. Let's get the journey cards. Resources from the Spirit, because the Nine of Pentacles, she's not taking the one that's off the tree. She's not eating from the tree. See that? She's not eating from the tree. She's eating from the Spirit. I always feel like it's a tree there. It is giving me herbs and shit, so, But the Spirit has given you some sort of gift, some sort of opportunity that is definitely clarity and intelligent in the way that you think, right? The way that you think. Surrender is here. It's definitely, I'm hearing demons being called to surrender. Right? It's demons being called to surrender. I can release my need to control. We know your partner and that's supposed to help you has a control issue. And when they release control, their gifts are really going to come through. They're going to be able to master them. They may even have the courage to like stand and walk beside you, is what I'm getting. Yeah, as we were saying, courage. They will have the courage to stand and walk beside you. But they have to release control first. Gratitude. And that's what we were getting. In our post on Facebook, we posted gratitude for that person, for the tormentor, for our first enemy. Right, because of the learning that we got, the understanding how to do things differently. Yeah, it's very freeing, right? Because we know that we are supposed to help free others too. Release those souls, release the ghosts. Discipline is coming through. I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. Clarity. You can definitely accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Right, it's like the spirit will always feed you. It will always provide for you. It will always protect you. It will always give you every resource you need to see this mission through. They pass the torch to you. This one, yeah, forgiveness. And we mentioned this. We issue forgiveness, right? Because forgiveness is for self. If I harbor resentment for this person, it blocks the flow of love that I have within. And that flow of love is what I need to be able to give out to affect the rest of the seeds, beloved. It is how I am able to still come back and issue mercy and compassion and seek to communicate for the sake of understanding. Because when I understand a person, like when me and Blessing understand each other better, we are able to work differently for the sake of the relationship, for its betterment. Right, I understand how she communicates when she needs space. I can give her what she needs. She can give me what I need, and we can commune. We strengthen the community. And a lot of these things we learned because of the first enemy. Yeah, regret is here. I know I cannot change the past. You can't change the past. Absolutely. You can't change it. But to go from that Five of Cups energy, which is that remorse, which is that regret, you know, you move towards the Six. You have to face it. Right? You have to get over the past. Adversity. You cannot change it. Right? Trust is here. Trusting that everything that you need is going to be provided, that you can do hard things. You have already accepted the challenge, and you know it was the best way to learn. To learn what you needed to know in order to meet the end, this goal. To free people, to free other souls. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And being happy is like knowing that you are doing the right thing. You're in service. You're good with whatever is happening. Health. Yeah, good. To restore health. And I think I just saw the word health. So if somebody was saying health, the spirit affirms that yes, it's healthy, it's good. You have to get out the bullshit that's festering so that we can heal. If we don't do that, you know, then it's not going to change. And somebody is plagued with the spirit of doubt. So if you are plagued with the spirit of doubt, the spirit of fear, the spirit of resentment, understanding what they are so that you can name it, so that you can take power over it. You can it's like contain it and then dispel it. Do what you need to do with it to change the energy, to alchemize it. Anything else for this? Yes, what would you like? This. So we getting another deck, and then I'm getting that's gonna be it for the general message. So anybody that wants to have a card pool, we can do a little energy pool if y'all want to stick around for that. Right? See what the spirit has to say. Of course, this is Tears We Throw show. Lati don't pull cards, the spirit do, and we dig into some heavy issues. So don't be surprised what the spirit has to say to you. It may resonate in a moment, it may not. It may come to you in a couple weeks and you might be like, damn, that's what spirit said through Lati. You know what I mean? Unconditional love. Hey, Miss Jean, absolutely. I should put you on the list. Do like Aya and start a list, right? But unconditional love is here. Empress energy. Nurturing and giving out love, especially onto self unconditionally. No more needing to validate or have anybody validate you or you even validate you. You are worthy and being able to know it. Like, for some reason, I'm hearing the word systemically. Like, throughout all of your systems and processes that's in this vessel to know it. You are validated, like stamped, sealed, and approved, and I'm getting delivered. Even if it was right in the middle of a fucking battle. That's what I'm getting. You got the torch. Like, it was passed to you. And you came to do a thing to bring justice, because that's what's sitting here on the major arcana. To love and give love unconditionally. I still love my father, even though he was my first enemy. I do. Look, we just split right here on King of Wands, right? I do. I love him, even though, look, what we just split on fucking Five of Cups, right? I can't change the past. And I know that that adversity taught us what we needed to know to break curses off the family, because he's just one of a long line of tormentors and people who have been plagued with these spirits that have been affecting our family for generations. Yeah, see, it's time to close the door on that and close this cycle and start something new. See, it's a new page of sword in town, right? And she's learning, she's growing, right? And I'm getting these spirits will definitely be watching you. Oh yeah, they're gonna be watching you. They're gonna be watching you, right? As you grow and you mature and you definitely start to accelerate and pick up the pace, it's given that these spirits are gonna be monitoring you. So watch out for monitoring spirits. 14 is up there, 7 and 7. From our purview, I'm not for sure what it looks like on the other end. It could be that extra, number, like that unseen force that is there that's still helping you. Or somebody could just be watching you, you don't know that they're watching you. See, I told you, an unseen force, a helping hand. Ain't that literally what we just said? Isn't it not? But it's given like that angel assistance. Like, you are a angel return. And what the fuck did you come with? You came with the wand. You came with the torch. You came in with it. Somebody is just not understanding it. There's nothing about you that needs to be validated. You the truth, beloved. And I mean, like, real for real, like Holyfield. You the truth. Look, your intuition is popping, spiritually tapped in. I'm talking about gifted. Like, you get your messages, your information, your help straight from the spirit. Okay? You ain't got to call nobody up and get them on nobody's motherfucking line. You already on the line. You attached to the goddamn line. The information comes straight down the line to you, beloved. It's coming right down the line to you. Right down the line. Yeah, this is your soul's journey. I can't make it up. This is your soul's journey. It's what you're supposed to do. And you came in and speak the motherfucking truth. So that you can transform some shit. So that you can change some shit. You are supposed to communicate. And what did the spirit say before we even looked at this card? You're supposed to communicate the what? The fucking truth. I can't make it up. Never could I make it up. So if there's anybody that is struggling with the energy of doubt, like maybe you don't even understand all of your gifts and what's going on with you, beloved, like your partner, they have to get over like trying to control and figure out what's going on in their mind and how they accept what's happening to them and what has been placed on them. That's why we always talk about spiritual edification, because we got yokes on these shoulders, beloved. That shit get heavy. It do. Especially when you was born into a battle. You was born in this shit. You ain't have to go, I mean, like, you coming in and, like, just busting through, sliding out. You was already being initiated. Shit, for you, you had to be initiated and trained before they even dropped you in this shit as a babe, or you probably wouldn't even fucking make it, is what I'm getting. Like, they had to prepare you and train you in the spirit. Like, you've been training for this shit for lifetimes. It's just now time for it to be released to heal it. Yeah, it's definitely coming from your angels and your ancestors. They had me look down right here and pick up this deck. It's something with that. We got it right here. We just gonna pull a card and see what they want to bring out of it real quick. Just real quick. Like, what is it? This one. Yeah, I can't fucking make it up. A fucking fire guardian. Ain't that fire energy coming out again, igniting your passions? And we said that we was very passionate about this shit. Like, the flame is lit. The torch is lit. Yeah, take care of your needs in here and be the light. Make sure you take care of yourself. And first, taking care of yourself is healing through this energy. You healing yourself helps heal your lineage. It helps heal your family. And don't fucking have no guilt about saying the fucking truth, about being honest with it. Again, I'm getting that King of Swords in fucking reverse. Like, the shit is true. It ain't no motherfucking lie in it. And I don't give a fuck about how I said it or how you feel about it. That's what I'm getting. Like, no guilt. I release anything, any belief that no longer assists in my soul's growth. And what is the next motherfucking card? Growth. No fucking games with it. Like, period. It's giving gloves off energy. That's what we picking up. I hope it was edifying unto somebody's spirit. I hope it encourages you to continue to lift the curses that come down through your lineage. Because we damn sure ain't the only ones. We know we not the only one. Okay? It's a magnificent 7 down here. It's either 7 or 6 other people, 4 or 5 other people in your family that's either doing this work, right? It's also somebody else that you're going to come into contact with that's been tapped to do the same work in their own lineage. And I'm getting that it'll grow out into the greater community for other people that are still, experiencing this shit. It's not like, essaying families doesn't still happen. It absolutely fucking does. But we don't treat it the same way we used to. It ain't no motherfucking sweeping that shit up underneath the rug. No, we gonna fucking file charges and prosecute you. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. You on some whole bullshit? We not doing that shit no more. Fast money don't motherfucking last. Fast money don't build legacy. So it has to be those who are willing to break out and do things differently. And when you do that, I'm getting people ain't gonna like it. And I'm getting somebody could be definitely, it's swept up underneath the rug. It's time out for that. It really, really is. It's 2025. We should no longer be fucking protecting the perpetrator over the children that they've hurt. And to even have somebody pick up the phone and call me and tell me, oh, you probably should, or you should just let it go. You should just, I have forgiven. But that don't mean I don't get angry. I don't get frustrated. But I take that anger and that frustration and I transmute it into power to say it. I even express gratitude for the lessons that I learned when I'm teaching, the next generation. That's a part of it. But there's a lot of people, again, they feel like they want to be a kind of way because you tell the truth. Okay, I'll be the one. Y'all, look. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I really don't. But it is confusing, like how people just don't take the opportunity to walk away from the bullshit. Like, what are you really standing to gain? What do we stand to gain by covering shit up? By keeping it hidden? By not going on this healing journey? To walk away from the confusion, to seek clarity, to seek healing. Yeah, it's time for that shit. 3, divine order. What do you stand to gain? The only thing people do is avoid the pain. And you cannot heal anything by keeping it covered up. You just can't. And in this day and age, shit is coming out. It's time for people to speak up, as we are waking up to the job that you came to do. As you are waking up to that. I'm getting an energetic upgrade and a new way of being. I'm getting integration. And integration says that I use all of myself. Like, I'm whole, I'm complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. What happened to me doesn't define who I am. If anything, I'm empowered by my journey, right? I know that I can sustain. I have discipline. I have, endurance, right? I am resilient. But even in that resiliency, I now have boundaries. You can't just come in and be close and next to me. Like, I use my discernment. I get to decide what's good or not good for me. We see angel therapy is coming in. Yes, North Node stays. The North Node stays home. I'm just saying. right? And we're getting remember who you are. Remember who you are. You are this soul that came to this plane to break some sort of curse, to bring in justice. And you're already doing it. So whoever you are, you just being you and healing, you're already doing it. You're breaking these curses. Unstoppable by Sia. You know, one of my favorite songs is I'm Alive. And when the first line, when she says, I was born in a thunderstorm, right? That right there says everything. It is the battle. How many people are born right in the middle of a fucking thunderstorm? Like shit. Take a break is here. Spirit said you ain't gotta, drive yourself ragged. You know what I mean? It's a life work. It's not gonna be done overnight. And look, you can overcome these difficulties. You can. We can as a collective. We can break these motherfucking curses. We really can. And look, a counselor is here. She is. I was born in a thunderstorm. What she say? I grew up overnight. I played along, I played on my own, but I survived. Hey, I wanted everything I never had. She said, like the love that comes from light. She said, I wore envy and I hated that, but I survived. Why would she wear envy? Probably looking at shit that came to other people seemed like so easy. If you were born in a thunderstorm and you had to grow up overnight, that means that you was in the environment you felt like you had to fend for your fucking self. If you didn't do it, it wasn't gonna get done. How many kids was in a home where they had to learn to cook at 5 and 6 and 7, or otherwise they wasn't gonna fucking eat? They had to walk over, addicted persons and people doing this and that, and just to get themselves ready for school. You know what I mean? It's like so many kids that had to go through that. Those kids that are born in battle zones, they are curse breakers. They went through that adversary, that adversity, so that they could heal it. So that they could heal it. And it's something different when that child is overtaken by a spirit because of their environment and they turn around and do the same shit. So I don't necessarily, just like blame my father, the person. I'm looking at the spirit because it's bigger than him. The demon that affects our family, and it shows up in all these different ways and these challenges, we can overcome it once we understand the demon so that we can fucking exercise it, dispel it. And somebody here to balance some shit. And you are tapped in to heal it. You bring the power, the light of the sun with you to earth. Like you can harness that power of the celestial and the earth so that you can balance some shit. You know you still tethered and you are connected. Somebody's a fucking bridge. That's what I'm getting. You are a bridge. You are a connection from the celestial to the earth energy. You are tethered. And it's something about that knowingness. And Spirit said for somebody to trust your instincts. So let's ring the bell on that as we pick this up. I thank y'all for tapping in. We had to get that message out, y'all. We really, really did. Whew. And as long as we've been doing messages, like it comes up and it comes out, like every so. You was just thinking about that deck? Wow. Look, that's telepathy. You are so welcome, sis. Thank y'all so much for being here. Yeah, taking a break is coming back through, so somebody really needs to hear that. We're going to shuffle these up. Just let me know. I know Miss Jean, she said she wanted to read. I got a, yep, I do. We do. Let's get the list. Oh, you are so welcome. So, Jean, I got you. So, we're going to kind of run this similar to Aya, right? Miss Veronica Gray. So, I'm going to write your name down if you want to read direction guard. You like one too? Okay, sis. Okay, Michelle, I got you. So, just let me know when I call your name, like with your question or what like area you want the spirit to speak on, or if you just want in general. Hey. So I got Jean and I got Michelle. Anybody else that want a card pull? Yeah, it's the spirit. Yeah. Oh, okay, Crystal, I got you. And Miss Monica, I got you too. Crystal. I think it's a crystal ball. So that's what I'm putting. And we got Miss Monica. Thank you so much for tapping in, V. You want one, two, one, two, three, four, five. That's five. We got. We're gonna take three more. Three more. It's 11:11 up here. For some reason, I just heard big 11:11. Sending out good positive energy onto them. Take time to reflect is coming through. Jean, do you have your question ready? We got 5 people on the list. I might take 3 more, but that's what we got for right now. So you just let me know. General, you interested in love? Okay. I did hear self-love come through. So I will say that the spirit is giving me the energy of making sure that you are loving on you, like falling in love with you. So we're gonna go with that. But which one would you like? Modern love. We're getting that. Anything else? Yes. This. These two. So readings are open for 3 more people. We doing Jean right now. When I call your name, you will be up. Just let me know what you want the spirit to look into, and we'll do that. So, thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message. Cleanse the energy and cleanse the space. Bring Jean the message that she needs to hear regarding love. Again, I keep hearing self-love. Right, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ooh, shit, 10 of cups. But we see 4 coins with it. Ultimate love, ultimate, like the fullness of the full. But what's holding you back, or are you holding back something? I'm hearing the word trusting. Is there any issues with trust? And I'm hearing trust in self first and foremost. So is there an issue with discernment, like in understanding? Yeah, definitely high priestess, right? It could be something that you're keeping quiet about. It could be something that you need to have revealed onto you, like doing some deep searching, like questioning in the spirit to reveal onto you what other blockages could be there. Yeah, okay. So again, take it as it resonates, and some stuff may not resonate initially. It could be something deeper that the spirit is trying to reveal onto you. It's definitely giving me like it is. I keep hearing self-love, and it doesn't mean that you don't love you. It just means that maybe the way that you are looking for a relationship to come in, that you start loving yourself that way. Yeah. Hey, bro, what up? You want an energy card pull too? I can put you on the list. That's my brother in the house, Clarence Craig. Yeah, see, Queen of Cups is love. It's love. It's self-love first and foremost. And that's what I'm getting. It's something about holding back, and it could be in reference to self. It's like it's giving me the energy of going all out for you. Like be the romantic, the loving, the engaged, the communicative, the person that's really dialed into you and everything that you need. It's like really focusing on that, on yourself as the garden, and as you continue to pour all of that love within you, then it exudes and emanates out, and new love will come into you, right? You will feel the love in you, and then you will attract new love to you, is what I'm getting. Anything else in here, spirit say no? Look at this. Yes, see, I can't make it up. There it is. See, you will attract it. But first, it's giving me the lesson that you have to do it. You have to be it. Like, be it. Like, literally. Yeah, Page of Water. To the King of Water. All of this is love energy, spirit energy, right? And growing it up. Like, really focusing on you, and then just balancing yourself out. As you do that, and you love on you, because even they're giving me that King of Cups is your person. right? And it's like you loving and really focusing on you is going to like fill your cup up to the Queen of Cups, this Ace of Cups is overflowing. All of it is love, right? It's like that being your focus and really understanding the secrets of you, then true love is gonna come into you. You're gonna attract it. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. This one, look at it. Yes, look, King of Earth. Oh shit, somebody that's stable too. All right, Six of Earth, that's giving. What? Oh shit, and that's the motherfucking truth, Gene. Okay, what's that? Truth, 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 truth. And it's gonna be good. Fire and desire shit. You about to pull in a fucking emperor. It's just something about you and loving on self. That confidence and truly knowing like you are loved from the inside out, it's gonna come into you. Shit, it's gonna find you. That's just the work that you need to do. You are so welcome. Yeah, let's ring the bell on that. Whew. Thank y'all. Thank you, Jean. Thank you. We got Michelle up next. Michelle. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad it resonates. Yeah. Shuffle this back up. What up, sis? I know you probably typing. What you want to look into? Do you want a general? Do you want a specific question? You are so welcome. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. I return your energy back onto you. I call my energy back onto me. Whew. General for you, please. General for Michelle. This. So getting a prayer out for you, first and foremost. And I'm feeling a major arcana deck. Yeah, Tower. Ooh, sudden change coming. Something shocking. I don't get that it's bad though. I'm getting that this is a good tower. Like your whole world is being shaken up. Like things are changing for you. I'm hearing a changing foundation. So I don't know. I know we recently in the past talked about you may be thinking about moving because I am getting a change in foundation. I'm hearing the words rerouting. I'm hearing fear. So you may be experiencing the spirit of fear. It's something sudden, like shocking. This. Oh, it says, but may all who love you be like the sun when it rises in its strength. So whatever this is, you're definitely gonna need to, dig into your strength. Judges 5:31, right? And 31 has been significant. It is talking about change. It is talking about something that could hit the heart. It could be celebratory, right? You could be working together with another person to build a sense of stability because the 3 and 1 is giving me the 4. I'm seeing 4 of wands. It's something about love. Somebody definitely sees you like the sun. And it's like you shine light onto them, like you're a light onto them, and you actually give them strength. I don't know if it's even your presence that's really shocking to this person. It's like both worlds being rocked at the same time. It's definitely sudden change getting ready to happen. I'm feeling sudden change. Yeah, somebody's definitely loving on you and they see you like the sun. And whatever this change is giving me that you're gonna need some strength because it could be something that happens suddenly. Yeah, dreamer, it's a whole new beginning. Oh yeah. See, it's a new beginning. Definitely a new beginning. And it's protected. Right, it's like a new foundation, back to zero is what I'm getting, like a reset. 1 and 6 is 7, so it's definitely giving me something with partnerships, like a relationship. Yeah. And see that 3. I told you it was something that could be like, I was seeing like it could have some sort of heartache and grief that's here as well, that's associated with it. And it's about like how you two are coming together to build some sort of new foundation to reset. Yeah, it's definitely change and transformation here. Major change. Definitely major change. And we saw the 31, 531, right? And the release card is the 13. It's definitely giving me a shift in energy. It's giving a new beginning or re-beginning or rerouting. Look, 8 of air. Self-doubt is coming through, confusion. So it could be like you said, like all of the things that are in the middle of you guys doing whatever it is that you plan on doing. And other people could be involved, but it's like a feeling of being trapped. Yeah, see, 2 people. It's like feeling a feeling of being trapped for some reason. Like people or something is trying to constrain you too, and it's definitely giving some sort of heartache and grief energy and wanting and needing to be released, something to transform, like to end whatever is binding, right? And I'm getting, it is a sudden change here. So this is a release of energy at the same time, so it feels like it's going to be a good tower. It's a part of the release. Anything else? No. Nope. Whatever this is going to be long lasting though. It's like making sure pay attention to your organization. Like it's definitely that you are able to respond. This person is supportive, right? Yeah, magician. It's definitely giving you guys have all the tools, and it's giving that you can alchemize this energy. Like you're definitely gonna grow. Like it's gonna be good. It's a new beginning. And it's a beginning that's being manifested. And it's giving like a double energy of 2 because you guys are both manifesting. I'm getting in the same direction for the same thing, for the same goal. Yeah, look, wise counselor is coming through. So, and look, the sun. That's what Spirit said. Right? The sun energy. May all who love you be like the sun when it rises in its strength. I'm getting hot. I'm getting bright. I'm getting inspired. I'm getting, like a force to be reckoned with. Like everybody's going to notice it. Who doesn't see the sun on a bright sunny day? Like when it's in its fullness, in its strength. So it could be something else that is trying to keep you from being like at your fullness, from shining your light. Don't let anything diminish you. If it's a difference with family members, yeah, don't let them diminish you. Just make sure you shine as brightly as you are meant to. Thank you to the Most High God for this. Shit, Empress. He's got Leo. He has, see, that's that sun. Yeah, and if that Leo, the sun, he's looking at you and you are his son, that's crazy. Look, I can't make it up, sis. I can't make it up. So what? I told you. The sun and its what? Strength. Wow. That was amazing. Thank you so much for giving us your energy. Thank you to the Spirit. Spirit be showing out, y'all. Y'all know they do. They do. That's wild, ain't it? Look, with the strength. Look. They did it again, y'all. They did it again. Y'all don't be understanding. We be experiencing some stuff over here. The Spirit be doing it. Y'all have no idea. You have no idea. Okay, you just really don't. Star energy to the moon. Okay, what's up, y'all? What up, y'all? We got Crystal. Crystal's in the house. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. Woo! What up, Crystal? You gotta love our spirit, guys. I'm telling you, the Alpha and Omega come in, they come through, they turn the heat up, we get to cooking. We may not always know what, we get them ingredients out. It's gonna be good for your soul, though. It's gonna be edifying. What's your question, Crystal? What is it that you want the spirit to tell you? What area, general? spiritual growth, love, money. Oh, I love you. Any insights from the spirit, please and thank you. I'm hearing spiritual journey. Immediately, I'm seeing Akashic records and something with your divine consciousness. Take a break is falling out again, and it's in reverse. And dance with life. Somebody is being a little bit serious. So thank you to the spirit for bringing the message on to Crystal for her highest good. Please guide us for her highest good. Bring the messages in truth and clarity. What does she need? It's something either you are trying to manifest or there's a skill that you need. I'm hearing Grand Magician too for you. Yeah, see, manifesting with the Empress. Like, it's like giving alpha energy. Alpha energy is coming through for you. The mother god energy is coming through for you. So I don't know if it's something that you need to be nurtured and supported and comfort through or remothered on something. Yeah, definitely something toxic. Closing the door on something. Whatever this energy is, it could be fear, it could be doubt, it could be, something that's in your shadow side that you may need to work through and release, that you need to close the door on. It could be even trying to come through because it's giving me behind this cycle. It could be pushing you into a new cycle, right? You could be trying to deal with something, reconcile something. Yeah, you know what? See that alpha energy is coming through for you. It's opportunity here. And I'm getting for something new. Again, I'm picking new, getting up, getting new. And we see your strength. Right, Capricorn energy is coming through, so I am feeling something that needs to end. We heard soul journey. We heard that's a cosmic record. We're looking for a Akashic record. And it's something with, yeah, something just fell. That's funny. What knocked that over? That's weird. It just fell over. This one. Yeah, that was hella weird. Let's just get some more space. They're telling me to like Palo Santo. It's something that is in your shadow side that needs to be released. Please protect me, Spirit, as we let this shadow speak. Right, give this shadow space to speak, to express, to communicate onto Crystal what it is that she may not be recognizing onto self. Whatever is hidden, whatever blockage that she needs to have nurtured, that she needs to have healed, please grant her comfort. That's what it's giving. It's definitely giving me heart chakra energy. Heart chakra energy is coming through. Thank you to the Most High God. Thank you to the Alpha. Abundance is here. Abundance just flew out. You're being asked to open to abundance. Definitely saw Ace of Coins. We saw opportunity. We saw the new cycle. And it's something pushing you towards a new cycle, towards your abundance. But it's something that you may need to contend with. To believe that you're deserving of it. Belief. And see doubt, right? Self-doubt. It could be confidence. Right, understanding that you are worthy, that you are already validated, you are deserving of this abundance, and it will flow into you. This is the time. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. So definitely was picking up doubt, which would mean to lean into trust, right? Worthiness means that you are worth it, you believe it, claim it, speak about it, speak up against something that you may need to let go. Yeah, definitely let go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you're holding on to. That's what would be in that shadow. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to negativity. Release it and be free. So that's something that's coming through. Yeah, see, definitely something for you to speak up about. So I don't know if you caught like part. I know you were here for part of the message, and we were speaking about some very hurtful and traumatic things, but we were addressing the demon of it, right? Like the spirit of it, and not necessarily the person itself, because that person, that demon, or that energy can represent itself throughout various people in your life until you face it, till you speak power and truth to it, so that you can heal it, so you can let go of it. And I'm definitely getting that. Yeah, I can't make it up. See, truth. It's something to speak truth to. It's like you can't wear the mask of like covering up the real. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you need to rip it off so that you can say what needs to be said and stand in the truth and live in it and let go. It's giving like your shadows make you stronger. So these energies are really pushing you towards your new beginning. They're not holding you back, they're pushing you towards it. It's almost like, they're giving you a sense of momentum. Like, it's not like just lighting your fire, but I'm getting like the energy of it can propel you if you let it. If you let it. Loneliness is coming through. Do you feel a sense of disconnection? If you do, know that you are always connected. You are always tethered. Your spirit team is here. And you could be another person that's tapped to lift lights up, to lift up others. Something with discipline, knowing that you can do it. You can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And that goes back to the belief. Wow, yeah, I definitely feel that. Believe it. Is believing it, knowing that you can accomplish it. And for some reason, you may feel like you're alone, but you're not. Even if you don't have physical connection with another person, you are still. I'm getting like your spiritual team is deep. You're not by yourself. See, that's that energy of fear. That's like you don't believe. It's fear, and it has something to do with relationships. It could be showing up in relationships. Yeah. But if you do that, success is here. Like, you are supposed to be successful. And it's even showing gratitude to certain things. Anything else? No. That's what we have for you, beloved. Continue to work on your shadows. And be patient with yourself too, because patience is here. Patience while you release these attachments. Right. While you're releasing any attachments, to fear, to doubt, right? And you may need to study something so that you can continue to grow and follow your passions. Yes. Whew. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Crystal, for lending me your energy, for trusting me. I pray the message was helpful, that it was spiritually edifying. We have Monica up next, Miss Monica. I appreciate y'all so much. I do. It's always like, it be so like a thing with managing other people's energy. But I love it. As soon as we get into it, I love it. I love you too. I do. I love y'all. Know I love y'all just like I love me. Yep. Yep, you can ask. I have 3 more spots open, so if anybody else wants a card read, I got 3 more open spots. First come, first serve. Wait. Or at least until we get tired. But right now, Spirit is telling me 3. Should I directly settle with the person who hit my car yesterday? Offered another 5,000. Is Keno not involving insurance? Instantly, I heard don't settle, don't compromise, right? But here's the thing. I would say do your due diligence, right? Like, assess the damage, right? That's either to your vehicle, and see if that's gonna cover your vehicle, your medical expenses, whether it was time away from work, the whole nine, like the full gambit. Like when you take a full accounting, if that $5,000 is more than enough and you feel like it's sufficient, like your soul is saying yes. But if it's because you don't want to go through the hassle of litigation, insurance, I would say no. Because if they offered you 5,000, you probably would be awarded something greater, right? It's usually they offer you something low so that you don't pursue what it's actually worth. So I would say quantify it, do your research, do your homework, and then you would know. Like don't just settle it because it's easy. Oh, it's only 500. It is only five. No, if if your damages is 500 and they're offering you 5,000, then that would make sense to me because it's 10 times the damages. But if it's not, if because $500, like that doesn't even pay anybody's deductible. Like that doesn't even help you get it fixed. Well, depending on what your deductible is, but most people deductible is like $1,000 to $1,500. So yeah, Spirit is saying connect to your intuition. Like you need to reach out to some other people that understand like how to quantify that. Yeah, you can. You never get. You can. That's not enough, and that's why insurance is important. And if they don't want you to go through the insurance, then you know it's something else with that. Yeah, they lowballing you for sure. For sure, lowballing you. They're definitely lowballing you. It's 500, which seems more than what I would be required, but my car feels different. Yeah, see, it could definitely have damage that you can't see. See, Spirit say trust yourself. Like, don't doubt it. If you know your car is not running right, it could have like frame issues. It could be something else that And once you take that money, it's dead, right? Like yeah, it's like that situation would be over with, and you would have a hard time getting recourse. I would say no. I would go to my own mechanic and figure out like what is it needs. Yeah, file a police report. Go through the whole thing. Yeah, see, it's not his car and the insurance is the friend's. It doesn't matter. If they have insurance, the friend does, then it covers them causing damage to any other person that they hit while they were driving the car. It should. Collision. Personal, what is it like? If they damage somebody's property, if they, cause collateral damage, shit like that, it's collision protections in the insurance. And it doesn't matter. They let somebody else drive their car, then the insurance company goes out. You can get it from their insurance company. That's what I'm feeling. Spirit say don't. I heard immediately don't compromise. Like no. And that's yeah. They told me no. So I can't say shit else about that. That's what we got on that. Thank you. Hopefully it helps. Yeah, no, not at your expense. Then you got to be responsible. You got to be accountable for your actions, right? It just is what it is. Not at your expense. Not that that he can just go out there and do whatever he's doing and drive and shit and hit somebody and cause damage and then feel like they don't have to pay for it. No, no, let them be frustrated, and that's a natural product. I mean, you have emotions to a stimulus. You're supposed to be angry, upset, frustrated. You're supposed to do some reflection. What the fuck was I doing? What was I, what I didn't pay attention to that I ran into this person and I caused damage that I got to pay for. I got to go back to my friend and explain that they let me use their car and this is what happened. Like they got to stand and own their shit. That's just it. We got V up next. V, if you still here, beloved, if you still want your question, we got 3 more spots open, so if anybody wants to ask a question, feel free. Acceptance, yeah, see, they're gonna have to accept that shit. Yeah, a general read. Okay. Yes. Let's see. General read. I'm seeing the angels and ancestors. I'm seeing light seer. So we're gonna get that. We got release judgment and being present is coming through. some sort of assistance in reassessing a situation. Light seer. Hmm. Yeah, wishing you all the best, Monica. I feel like everything is gonna turn out in your favor. Like as long just go through the right protocols. Yeah. Making sure you got that police report filed, if you got their insurance company information, like and just take it all the way through. We were in a car accident and we ended up having to go through the insurance and litigate, and we got way more than we expected. Of course, it wasn't no $1 million collision suit or no shit like that, but it definitely paid all the bills, the lawyers' fees, and we had, ability to get back on track, new car fix, all that shit. So it was worth it. It took a little minute, but it was worth it. We got the Page of Swords coming through and the Page of Pentacles. I'm seeing reassess that situation. I'm getting Miss V. I'm seeing growth. I'm getting like a focus on money. There could be something that you are looking at with like you may have placed a judgment on it and you may need to reassess it. Yeah, you may need to think about something differently. You may need to see something differently or learn something. Because to reassess, and then with the Page of Swords coming out in here as well, it's telling me to look at something different. So it's something different that you need to learn about a situation. Yeah. Balance your emotions. Release judgment. Yeah, look, King and Queen of Cups. Is this a person that you're dealing with? Some sort of partnership? We got truth and clarity. It's about learning something or saying something. Reassessing a situation, releasing judgment. Challenge with balance. And I'm getting a partnership and a connection. Be well. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's definitely something else that you need to see or that you need to learn to know. Loving on yourself is going to be the energy. So water being heavy, we actually got water, fire, and air, right? So definitely love and emotions and staying balanced. I'm picking up something it's almost something that feels jittery or like a nervous type of energy. This one. Yeah, it's dream and journey. So maybe you feel like it's time for something. Something should be moving in a certain direction. Something that you are dreaming about. It could be daydream type of energy. It could be like daydreaming. It could be a relationship. It could be a partnership with a person, right? And maybe this person just hasn't fully committed because it's something with their emotions that's like a challenge. Yeah, it's giving stay rooted and stay grounded. And the green is giving heart energy. Right. I am picking up on the jewel on their forehead. So it's giving me something with intuition or some sort of vision that you may have. The vision could be related to heart chakra energy, but it's something about staying rooted and staying grounded. Right? If a person, see, okay, so I'm going to say a couple things, and I don't know which ones are going to always fully resonate. It may resonate now or it could resonate later. But it's something with this person and they're being in a challenge. It's giving like emotions on the fence, or you're not really for sure about this partnership, and you may have dreams of what it could be, or longevity, the future, right? And you need clarity. It's some sort of judgment that you may have made based on this person and their position. Spirit says you need to reassess something. Yeah, trust in higher forces is here. So see, look, it's that same energy again. Like, look at that. It's something with that. I don't know if it's timing or the direction in which way things are going. Like maybe you don't feel like it's moving fast enough, or they're moving, or you're not sure which direction they want to go in. But it's definitely not only trust your instincts, trust yourself. Trust in the Most High God, the wisdom of your body, your intuition. For some reason, you kind of giving me psychic vibes. Queen of Cups is psychic. This jewel on the third eye is giving intuition. Want something in here? No. This one. Yeah, fire guardian is coming through. Ignite passions. And choosing a path. See, choosing a path. Which way is this going to go? You may be... I don't know if you had a conversation with this person, or maybe you're thinking about having a conversation. Like maybe you've made what you consider to be your assessment based on their position. And you may want to say something. It could be like ultimatum type of energy. Like you need to tell me where the fuck this shit is going. I'm not for sure, but that's what I'm picking up. Yeah. Spirit is definitely saying take care of your needs. Yeah, you still healing. Yeah, see, definitely take care of your needs. If you still healing, that's what it is. Stay rooted, stay grounded, trust in the Most High God, love on self, take care of your needs. Follow your instincts. See, the wolf definitely follows their instinct. And even though a lot of people will say like lone wolf type of energy, you are part at this time, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, this is a time for you to understand something. It's definitely a space for you to understand. Don't hold on into any judgment and like don't try to call it or categorize it. Trust the Most High God to show you and guide you exactly what it is. And whatever you see, trust it and follow your instinct is what it's giving. You're not gonna have to question a person's intention. It's like don't question your intuition is what I'm hearing, but also you're not gonna have to question a person's intention. When they make it clear and they make it plain, then you don't have to question it. You know already. It's giving trust. Trust that the Most High God is guiding you at this time. It's something that you need to see and get clarity on, because I definitely feel a sense of confusion with this person. It's definitely something about honesty and being brave. So be brave and be honest with yourself. Take courage and take heart to do whatever your spirit is telling you to do. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. Anybody else in the house want a card? Cool. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely, your intuition is coming through. A seer. See beyond the current situation. There's something else for you to see. Right? It's something else besides this struggle, that you're going to learn. It's going to make it clear. Right? It was just definitely time. I'm getting not only to release that struggle or whatever something that you're carrying, but it's bringing you clarity all at the same time. You are so welcome. I'm so glad that it's helpful. We at 105, 106 minutes. It's 9 people in the room. Anybody else want to read? If not, we're going to do a little bit of something to just kind of close up and seal off this energy. The sun is coming back through. We see exposure. We see happiness. We see joy. We see hope. We see planting new seeds. We do see Nine of Swords energy like anguish and stress, right? Anxiety and worry. Somebody may need to kind of shine a light on the spirit of worry, right? Because it will affect whatever it is that you're trying to grow, whatever you are focusing on, right? It will have, that energy in it. Like we always say, we birth trauma, like we pass it down through the lineage. So it's definitely something to let go. That is somebody's ghost. It's the energy of worry. And worry, the spirit of worry comes in when you don't feel rooted, grounded, secure. You may not always know what's happening. Yeah, communicating without fear. Yeah. And see how you can take control over the energy of worry and release that energy is like stepping into an energy of wonderment, right? For some reason, this wounded warrior is showing back up, right? So don't be worried. Wonder. You can transmute the energy. I wonder how the Most High God is going to do it. I wonder how this is going to turn out. And being confident in the fact that everything that you need will always be provided. Like you will always be secure. If you look at in this moment, you're breathing, and no matter what state you're in, you're here, you're alive, like Sia said. And you have the ability to take everything that has happened to you, every adversity, every challenge, every experience, every test, and transmute. You can change that energy, you can transform it, you can let it ignite your passions and fuel your rocket so that you can lift off. You can ascend. You can go, right? You are never in a place where you don't have what you need in order to grow forward. You always have what you need to grow forward. You may not know how it's going to happen. You can wonder about it instead of worry about it. We saw something on Facebook today that was very, very telling. Look, definitely partnerships, right? So if you're worried or concerned about it, right, I'm getting somebody is not going to be single for long because Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. It's like if you are worried about relationships, partnerships, even like, you know, we talked about love coming in. It's like just be wonder about it. I wonder when I'm going to meet my person. But what are you doing in the meantime? Like, are you still treating you well? Are you still loving on you? Are you still learning you? Are you still communicating and uplifting you? Like, everything that you would want your new partner to do, like, do it for self. That way they don't come in and validate you, right? Yeah, no need to sit in this energy. Like, you know, I'm worried or I'm dissipating or I'm bored. Go out and live life. Because that might be the place where you release this in energy and come into union. Like, go out and have fun. You know, take you out on walks. You ain't gotta have a lot of money to self date. You know what I mean? You can go on a walk. You can go pick flowers. You can go sit by the water. You can go, you know, do a lot of things like to keep yourself fulfilled and engaged. Because if we are in an energy that I'm waiting for a person to do these things with me, then if anything happens to a relationship, then they take all of that with them because you didn't put it in self first. That's how we've had the energy of like we lost ourselves, right? But no, all of it is so that you can go within and you can find yourself. You can reconnect. For somebody, I'm getting the Knight of Swords energy. It's giving speed. It's giving you fuck around and meet somebody and things could take off quickly. But you can't necessarily do it if you are in the energy of worry, right? Because worry, it repels, it rejects. Wonderment is a childlike spirit. It denotes energy and of happiness and innocence and hope and joy. And those are very attractive energies. Oh, you could do it. Yeah, you here. Yep, absolutely. If you want a quick yes or no, let's see. I gotta see, so give me a second before you type it. That way I don't miss it when it comes up. I'm looking for a specific deck. Here it is. Okay. But yeah, so it's like taking on the energy that you want to attract into you. You can't attract wealth with a lack mindset. You have to know that you are inherently abundant and wealthy in order for you to attract it. And to attract love, yeah, it's an exchange of energy, right? It's an energy. See, exchange of energy to create abundance. And that's what we were just saying. Like, you can't attract abundance with a lack mindset. You can't attract love if you don't love self. You just can't. Yep, go ahead. I'm ready. I'm looking. It came right back out, y'all. Exchange energy. Is JD my person? Ooh. Is JD Jean's person? Let's see what the spirit has to say. Energy, current energy now is JD Jean's person. I'm getting a celebratory. I'm getting celebration. It's giving community. It definitely feels positive. Definitely somebody that you can exchange with. I got a guess. So let's see. We got marriage, solid foundation coming through, Hierophant, which is very good. Could definitely be marriage, right? Or some sort of higher level commitment. That's a maybe. This is a yes and a yes. So we got 2 yeses and a maybe. And it is coming out like in a way, like all the cards are giving me stability. It's giving higher level commitment. It's giving a same page type of energy. But the Hermit is coming through. That's another maybe and another maybe. Somebody could be soul searching. They could be thinking, like trying to really decide, like how you're asking, like, is this person really my person? The other person could be doing the same thing too. I'm not for sure, but it is giving me some sort of celebration here. It could be something from the past that this person is thinking about or that you're thinking about. This person could be from your past or somebody that you've known for a long time. But it feels good. Yeah, it's given that this person could be very passionate about you or you're passionate about them. And then again, here's that stability coming through. Home, partnership, stability. I don't know why I'm hearing twin flame energy. And I don't necessarily always like twin flame relationships because they come, look, this shit is right back the fuck out again, Gene. Spirit said that it could definitely be a yes for whoever you're asking about. And I am picking up the 1111. It is giving twin type of energy. So again, that's why I was getting like, it could be yes, it could be a maybe, because it's something in the energy, like a twin flame connection, that sometimes they're not destined to be together in this life cycle. This could be the life cycle that y'all come together and make it happen and make it work, but sometimes it's just really not that, right? So twin flames are come to wake us up, right, to something. Right? See, I hope he's not a twin flame. I mean, but he definitely, I can't even say nothing. It's definitely something with plans, though. I am picking up plans, and that's another yes. Like, it could definitely progress. It could definitely go forward. Yeah, and it could be healing. Right, it really could. It could help you relax. You guys could feel like, very calm with each other. Definitely could be a whole new beginning. A whole new adventure. So, yeah, this person is highly passionate, though. Somebody is passionate. They could be really good looking. They could be sexy, They could think that you're just very good looking and sexy. They could be a natural born leader. And it's something about, I am seeing, overcoming challenges, though. So it may be a challenge or something that you guys have to overcome, right? It could be a closed door, though. Yeah. I see a King of Cups coming through. Or this person may have to deal with some things and close out some stuff in order for their emotions to balance out. So they really could be the best person or the version of themselves for you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah. New energy. Visionary. Seeing, thinking. Could this be? Yeah, that is pretty awesome, though. That's good energy, though. That's good energy. Very good energy. Anything else from the wheat field? Oh, Spirit might be saying it's time for us to go. We was about to ask if anybody else wanted another question. Spirit say no, it's time to go. We appreciate y'all so much. We do for tapping into the wheat field, beloved. The general message was very close to our hearts and part of our testimony and being, a generational curse breaker and then having that torch passed down, right? It's definitely given like our ability to go in and soul search and heal and change things. What we're given, I appreciate y'all. I do. It's something about balancing the scale and understanding who and what to give to. Right, that was a big part of all of that message and what we've learned. Like we no longer put our energy into people who don't put energy into us. Right, we're gonna water, the grass. We're gonna water the wheat. We're not gonna water the weeds. We're gonna pluck the weeds so that we can have, that garden, so we can harvest for the eating. You guys are so amazing. I'm so grateful that you guys were here, that you came together to share your energy with us, that you appreciate what the Spirit is bringing and you get something from it. I thank you for everybody who moderates, for everybody who supports, everybody that shares their energy, stops through. If you subscribe, oh, you know what that means to us. We again love you just like we love ourselves because that's our capacity. But it is growing and expanding through healing on a daily, right? And we love the Alpha and the Omega, the Mother God, the Alpha, Divine Feminine, the Father God, the Omega, where we could rest and lean upon, like, for it is truly our strength. Like the reparenting and the refathering that we've had from the Omega is just like, I have to tell you about it. I got to testify to the glory that it has really built us to be the person that we are. Alpha said, don't forget about that comfort and the mothering, right? But it's like that balance of the two. Like being able to balance the divine feminine and divine masculine energy and marry it within ourselves. And us balancing that energy is going to call in everything. I see 1017, which was there, which is 711, which is a significant number for us. But it's like being balanced in your energy and tackling all of these hard things, whether it's speaking truth to power, speaking it in your community, being a force or a leader in a community, whether it's just your family or, greater, broader, like we hope to reach the wheat, you know what I mean? Then it's like that's what you signed up for. 7-Eleven is your birthday. Wow. We're birthday twinsies, Jean. We are. That's awesome. Cancer energy. Knight of Swords is coming back through. I'm getting you are here for this battle. Right? Yeah, Knight of Cups. But you battle differently because one of the things you offer is love. Right? It's giving that. Yeah, King of Wands, leadership, moving things forward like you have this torch. And I'm getting that Two of Cups coming back through. Oh, we definitely are birthday twinsies. That's so crazy, right? But I pray that you guys have everything that you need. Like your cup is overflowing. Like your spirit is truly edified, beloved. Like you have a yoke on your shoulders. Like it was given onto you before you even came through. Drop down right in the middle of a battle. But what you brought with you wins the war. But it's not just for you. It's not. It is for all of those little seeds that will come through you and after you. Changing your lineage and your family tree. You talking about breaking these curses and moving things forward. Why? Because little do people know it. The wheat is going to be harvested. And with these curses on our families, the harvest is low, beloved. So we're going to experience awakenings, and the adversity and the challenges will be many. You'll come out of one battle and celebrate that success and that winning and go right back into another one, beloved. So don't get caught off guard. stay rooted and stay grounded. Keep your peepers open because we never know the hour. To the next now. I love you so much. This one's done. Ashe.